spotted Ranveer. You didn't see this one.
I can't. It's blurry. Oh, Mata, yeah, it's my man.
Welcome, Babil. Lovely to be talking to you on Filmfare Middle East.
Thank you.
How excited are you? Tell me.
I'm
Log
excited and terrified in equal measures.
Terrified.
Of course, we put ourselves out there for the crucifixion of opinion. At the crucifixion of opinions, it's the most terrifying thing in the world. But
Yes.
because we're passionate about something, it's equally exciting.
Right, which is something that that makes me ask you about the character that you're playing is also very driven by very affected by, I
Yeah,
suppose, the numbers that he clocks in
yeah, yeah.
as an influencer,
Engagement. Yeah,
the engagement,
the engagement. Yeah,
So,
yeah.
how much is Babil like him, like
Babil is not
Pratyush?
like like s- the social media aspect is completely not me at all. My screen time is 1 minute, 0 minute. In promotions, it's gone to 9 minutes. But that's it. That's like my record. 15 minutes has been my max in my life screen time.
Mhm.
Uh, so I don't relate to the social media aspect of it, but I've never needed to relate to the job of a character. Like in another series that I did, I was in a railway guy. So
Right.
I mean, now I didn't have to go get a job in the railways to relate to that, but to relate to the soul of the character, right? I related to the
Right.
innocence of that character. I relate to the need of external validation to
Mhm.
of Pratyush, of Pratman. Pratman is his of Pratyush,
The hand. Okay. Okay.
the
And also, I
tire for
think
that.
this I mean, after having played characters like the one that you have played earlier
Mhm.
in, say, a Kala or the
Yeah,
Railway
yeah.
Men, this should have been a little easier considering, you have seen people around you
Mhm.
who fall into, who are very much similar to the kind of character that you're saying in
Yeah,
this one.
yeah.
So
But
that
this is completely like this when you watch
different
this,
level.
yeah, yeah, yeah. The sweet boy image will be broken. Yeah,
Okay, tell us more.
yeah. Yeah, I just because that's an image that is being created by the opinion of others. Like Babil is so sweet, Babil is this, Babil is that. But who I am, that I will only be able to express to you through my work. You know, and I, as you said, that you're choosing roles very, But I honestly don't believe I choose roles. I believe that roles choose me. I give
Mhm.
more. Probably given like I've given a lot of auditions, but I've done around eight, 9 films. A lot of them have not released yet, but
Mhm.
yeah, I genuinely believe that the roles that come to you, they choose you. You'd never choose a role
Right, right, right.
if you
So
look
what
at
was
it.
it about that? What was it about this particular movie that like immediately made you say a yes, or did you take time thinking about what was
Nothing
it?
had actually. What had happened was that when I auditioned for this, none of my work, nothing had come out. Kala hadn't come out. No work had come out. So they didn't have any point of reference.
Reference.
It was just my audition that basically I got a call later saying, "Good job, come."
Mm-hmm.
And then I went and met the Three Musketeers of Poshampa Pictures, and
Uh-huh.
yeah, that's how we got into it.
Right. So Pavel, just to go back, take you back a couple of years back when you did
Mhm.
decide to, you know, take up, become an
Yeah,
actor.
yeah,
What was the kind of a trajectory that you had kind of thought for yourself that this is what I want to be pursuing? Like, what is that one thing that this is what I want to be chasing?
yeah,
Again,
uh,
as
yeah.
it could be numbers, you're looking at, like of course commercially driven
Mm,
movies or,
mm.
typical the
I
the
was
kind of
I
cinema that
I was not chasing anything. I honestly, it was, if I know from my experience, from being around my family so much and from being in that environment, that the more you chase something, it runs away from you. Rather, it is more important to understand where you are and to live that, and what is chasing you will come to you. rather than you chasing something. And it's important to dream. I have ambitions, I have dreams, but I'm not chasing them. I'm just putting my work in, and let's see where
Mhm.
that takes me. Maybe it'll take me somewhere completely different, but that's the surprise of life, to not know where you're going, but still go.
Right, right. And with the platform like Z5 Global, the reach is that much more wider where,
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
being
I'm so
out
excited. Yeah, yeah,
there.
yeah,
So how does it feel? Like you said earlier that, it's a little, does, kind of make you a little worrisome ahead of the
yeah.
release.
Uh-huh.
But
What did I say? What did I say?
isn't it a little more thrilling rather
It
than,
is very thrilling. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because suddenly Z5 has a massive reach. So my I have this guy who I do these rickshaw rides in the night where the road is empty. It's in my reflection period. So he had never seen my work. He only saw my pap videos, even though I had done work. But yeah, yesterday he said, "अरे फाइनली आपने पिक्चर कर ली." मैंने बोला मैं कब से काम कर रहा हूँ मेरे भाई. So he had, so it was very it was it was a surprise to me, and I was very happy. And then I went on the Western Express Highway, and then there's these, you know what I mean. So yeah, I'm very excited. Yeah,
Right, right. But again, coming back to when you're talking about something like a social media, what's your personal take on it? Like, there's so much of trolling also that goes on. There
Mhm.
is so much of
Yeah,
once you're putting there, whether your screen time is reduced, like,
yeah,
limited. But the point is that if you putting yourself out there, you're
yeah,
as an actor, anyway, you are exposed to public
mm,
opinion, but it
yeah,
can get very brutal when it
yeah.
comes to your social media. So what's your take on that? Like, do you get affected? Do you kind of
Of course, I
ignore?
get affected, but the whole point is to get affected and keep going on. Like, say a footballer playing for a rival team where he used to play before. Say I play for a club and then I got transferred to my rival team's club. Is it I won't when I play against my own team, will I not score a goal? Even though it hurts my soul, I will still score that goal. You know what I mean? It's like I put myself out there. I If I get trolled, I get trolled. That's the part of the job. It's a part of the job. The amount of power I give those opinions to affect me, that's in my hands.
What is written on the wall, if I may ask? I can't read
It's
it from here.
so basically what happened was I was playing FIFA, and Baba came in, and he wanted to do some scene work with me. But at that time, I was so ignorant and also a teenager and just living my life. And I was just like, I'm playing FIFA, I don't want to scene work and all. So he wrote there is no greater sacrifice than that of one's own opinion.
Wow.
Yeah. And he wrote,
How
when you
beautiful and how
and he wrote, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change, which comes to trolling, right? Which is basically, if
which is
you change the
essentially
way
exactly.
you look at your own identity, you look at trolling, you look at people's opinions. If you change the way you look at it, that changes. Suddenly I'm laughing at my own memes because I'm not taking myself so seriously.
Right, right. But Babil, tell me something like, really curious to know how has it been navigating the entire
Mhm.
industry, because I'm sure, there's so much work out there. So how
Yeah,
has it been navigating for you, considering, there are so many well-wishers also, there's so much love also, blessings
yeah,
also,
yeah.
and there's so much advice that and a
Yeah,
lineage to
yeah,
follow.
yeah, yeah,
It can't be without pressures.
yeah.
So
Uh,
how you been navigating the entire thing and just still being Babil, the actor that we know?
yeah, that's the I think to be able to be authentic, to really, really authentic is actually a not a strong enough word, but to let your individuality shine, you need to have a team that you trust, a team that
Mhm.
trusts you. You need to have loyalty to people, and you basically just genuinely have to not strategize yourself and trust your gut with your decisions. Do not think too much on your decisions. Let your gut tell you. Let your gut allow you to go where you want to, where it is taking you. Because the truth is that we think because of our intelligence, we think we know what we're doing, but we have no idea. We have no idea what we're doing. Intelligence, we as in human beings,
Right.
because of our intelligence, we think, oh, if I do this, if I do this, if I do this, everything will work out. No, it won't. Life will throw you a googly and everything will change. So trust your gut. Your gut knows more than you.
Right, right. But is there some advice, some words of wisdom that, something
I
that you
what
really
advice?
like?
I am 26 years old. I need advice. But the thing is, I don't take. I
I'm
only take
asking you
advice
that
from my
only.
gut. Yeah,
No, I'm asking you that only. What is the advice that, you kind of have made it like a thumb rule to kind of just keep
yeah,
everything may change, may not change, but this is one rule that doesn't change for you.
yeah. Uh, Listen to everybody, but decide with your gut.
करो अपनी मन की, सुनो सबकी, करो अपने मन
हाँ,
की.
हाँ, करो, करो मन की, पर ऐसे नहीं कि मतलब कि अब वो कुछ थोड़ा मन की जब आप हमने कर लगते तो थोड़े एरोगेंट भी हो जाते हैं. वो
हाँ, हाँ,
काइंडनेस
हाँ.
बहुत जरूरी है, तो गट से आना बहुत जरूरी है. बी काइंड टू योर सेल्फ, बी काइंड टू लाइफ, एंड दैट्स हाउ यू कैन बी काइंड टू पीपल. एंड
Wow. So interesting talking to you, and I wish we had a longer time to take forward this conversation. Doesn't
we
feel
will,
like
we
it
will,
is
we
an
will, and
interview.
I will be
Uh,
behind you on that board right next to him.
we have space for you right there,
Yes, I will be
and
there one day.
absolutely, absolutely.